country, Indiana's governor says the recently passed Religious Freedom Restoration Act needs clarification, and is asking lawmakers to get revised language ready for his signature this week. At a news conference today, Mike Pence said that the legislation is not a license to discriminate.
Had this law been about legalizing discrimination, I would have vetoed it. This law does not give anyone a license to discriminate.
Well, the measure would protect businesses from lawsuits if they refuse service to customers based on religious values, and some say that opens the door to discrimination against the LGBT community. Now, a lot of people in Oklahoma are closely watching the situation in Indiana. Oklahoma has a Religious Freedom Restoration Act law as well, but the experts we talked with say while it has the same name, the law in Indiana is actually very different. The backlash continues to grow. There are protests and there are calls for boycotts of the state of Indiana, all over a law that some say smacks of discrimination. Toby Jenkins is the executive director of Oklahomans for Equality. He says the Indiana law appears to be a throwback to the civil rights days. Only this time, it's gays and lesbians who are the focus.
And we don't want to go back to the days where you can't sit at this lunch counter. You have to ride at the back of the bus. I mean, we've already played this game, and we know that it's a bad game, and it should be banned from the playground.
No hate! The spirited debate over Indiana's Religious Freedom Restoration Act isn't showing signs of slowing down anytime soon. Oklahoma has a Religious Freedom Restoration Act law on the books, but members of the ACLU say the Oklahoma law is very different from Indiana's law.
But Indiana's is significantly different in that rather than protecting them from government intrusion, government laws on the practice of the religion, it goes to private transactions as well. So although it may have the same name, substantively it's a different law.
The Indiana law doesn't mention doing business with same-sex couples specifically, but many say the heart of the issue is that Indiana's law targets gay marriage. Some believe everyone should wait for the Supreme Court to decide that issue before taking any further action.
The Indiana law is trying to say we're going to go backwards as a culture and as a society.
Well, the U.S. Supreme Court is set to decide the issue of gay marriage this summer. New at 5.